So let's talk about the 3 prerequisites for becoming more successful as a fitness professional or strength coach or even a rehabilitation specialist. So we know that in order to become more successful, you want to build name recognition, right? That's how you build trust with people, and that's how you get attention, and people want to then seek out your services. So you basically, as my friend Joe Drake likes to call it, you want to become the resource, basically an information resource by producing content. And everybody's well aware of this. So producing content, I mean writing blogs, writing articles, producing videos on social media, producing courses, whether that people can purchase, and also teaching workshops, and even writing books and all those types of things. Now, with that being said, there's this saying that if you tell one joke, people will say, that's a funny joke. They give credit to the joke, not to you. But if you're constantly telling funny jokes, people will say, you're funny. So now they start to give you the credit because they recognize you as a reliable source for humor. That is a great analogy for the fact that you cannot become the resource, you cannot build that name recognition and trust unless you're consistently producing content. So now we all know that we need to produce content, but a lot of people get hung up on the consistency of it. They don't consistently build their body of work. And this really is what comes down to these 3 prerequisites. What separates the people who prioritize building their body of work to become the resource to those who don't? Because we know you're only too busy, or you're only too tired, you only don't have enough time for what you don't prioritize. And these are the 3 prerequisites that are going to keep you consistent and keep you prioritizing, even when you don't have a lot of time, even when you're tired, you're going to make the time to do the things needed to build your body of work enough to earn people's trust and recognition. So the first prerequisite is supreme confidence in your abilities and what you have to offer. And that's what content is all about. It's about showcasing your talent. See, if we watch these shows like these talent shows that we see on TV, right? You know, like American Idol and related type shows. The people who win those shows, or at least go pretty far in the finals, they're great singers already. The show just provided them a platform to showcase their talent to other people to build what? To build recognition, right? And then once they build recognition, sometimes they leave that show and people still buy their albums and whatnot because they have become a resource that people think, man, I really like everything this person produces. That's a great analogy for this. But it takes supreme confidence. Yeah, you can be nervous because you think, hey, this is a really big stage, but it's confident enough to think, one, yeah, it's still really big, but no stage is too big. No situation is too big for me. And 2, what I have to offer is beneficial for people, and I want more people to see it than the people I just have access to in the 5-mile radius that, you know, live close to me or can come through my doors. And that's a big prerequisite that a lot of people, that keeps people away from producing content, is they're not confident enough in what they're trying to showcase. And if you don't have that prerequisite, producing content is definitely is going to be very difficult for you, and it's going to really hinder you in becoming that resource, into building recognition. The second prerequisite is a burning desire to share your thoughts, your perspectives on training, programming, whatever it may be, with the community or anybody who's willing to listen. You see, so if you don't have a burning desire in here, then you're not going to be willing to prioritize that. And then again, it goes back to, then you're constantly not going to have enough time, or you're always going to be too tired, right? And that things you prioritize have to be a personal goal. It's like doing a physique competition, or doing a marathon, or a Tough Mudder, or a Muay Thai fight, or anything really. You have to make sacrifices in order to do that, not just for other people. You want it to benefit other people. You want to do it in a way that you're proud of. But in order to put out a lot of these videos and blogs you're going to write, you're not going to get paid for them. But you still want to do it anyway, because the value of getting it out there and knowing it's out there to help other people, because again, you're confident that it will be helpful to them, is something that has to be intrinsic to you. So if you don't have that, then every time you're a little bit tired, every time your schedule is a little bit tight, or every time you are making your schedule, you are not going to prioritize doing the things necessary to build a platform for more success, which is making time to produce content. So the third prerequisite is having the potential to be a reliable and resource that provides valuable content that people can continue to come back to. Now, the first two prerequisites we've talked about, confidence and burning desire, they're really innate personality traits that, yeah, they can be refined a little bit, but they're really things you come to the table with. And so is the third prerequisite, which is having the potential. That being said, the only potential that matters is realized potential. And that is something that can be continued to be honed, and that's where a coach comes in, and that's where someone like me comes in. So this is why I started the Next Wave Fit Pro coaching program, which, by the way, is not some group mastermind thing. It's one-on-one coaching with me. We're only taking 10 people on at a time with the program to do three things, which is our little mantra: produce content, connect with the right people to get your content out there, media contacts and whatnot, and of course, elevate yourself and become that resource. So if you fit those three criteria, I'm here to help you realize your potential by doing those three things. Produce better, more quality content, organize your thoughts, whether it be for workshops, whether it be for articles, blogs, across the board, one-on-one coaching, we'll do whatever you need. And I want to help create that next wave of fitness professionals that are going to make quality contributions to the field and make everyone else better around them. So check out nextwavefitpro.com. You got to be one of the first 10 people to sign up. Once we have a little interview process, if we think you're qualified, we'll take you in on the coaching program and you get rolling. So I invite you to check it out, nextwavefitpro.com, and we're building the next wave.